Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius collective. Let's take a look at what's going on in this connection. Let's take a look. Welcome in. It's always good to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber, get comfortable. Let's connect to spirit. Let's get the answers, the clarity that you need right now. If you are new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. I am a channel and a medium, so even though I really love my cards and I have a beautiful connection to it, I do not deviate from the story. I also have spirit to support the story in my ear, showing me some more information that you might need to know, adding to it, bringing more clarity, and that is how I read. I don't sugarcoat. Okay, I trust that you are grown-ups and that you are here because you want to grow, evolve and expand, and sugarcoating is not going to help you do that. So I honor you with absolute truth and clarity. I'm not the gatekeeper of your message. What spirit shows is what I share with you, and I trust that you know exactly what to do with that information. Welcome your guides and keepers into the space. If the message resonates with you, claim it without a doubt. Trust your intuition. If it doesn't, leave it. It's probably for somebody else. Don't try and make it fit, okay? And if it triggers, that is where your work begins. All right? So I'm going to start this reading out with some messages from your person, and then we're going to go into getting more detail with the tarot, okay? Some direct messages here about your situation. You have entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. Whew, and I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for bringing us together so that I can be the medium that brings you the clarity and the confirmation that you need right now. Okay, so let's get your messages. My rebellion is due to fear. And it's made me morph into a distorted giant. And no one seems to recognize me. I'm getting the message here about creating chaos, drama, a display, an exaggerated display to distract you and other people from the fear, the wounded inner child. This person's avoiding something. My mother wound is a great challenge. Okay. So there's avoidance here, and it's associated with a mother wound. My mother wound is a great challenge. There is also a projection of this mother wound, whatever that relationship is, and however your person's outlook on relationships have been defined by that relationship. Okay. I'm getting a message from spirit that you could be, you're being treated unfairly. This person doesn't have the capacity to fully and truly see you because of this mother wound. They're perceiving you through this wound, you see? Oh, that's a lot. These. I became tired of feeling like I was not making my own decisions. Ooh, feeling like they're doing things because you want them to, or because that's the expectation from you. Yeah, there's a distortion here. Because I don't feel like you are controlling or manipulating them, but unfortunately they can't see that. They're projecting something onto you here. The trickster has caused havoc. A karmic relationship must be concluded. Okay. So there is a karmic situation or a karmic relationship here that has that is being highlighted. And so there's a third party situation or a karmic, and they're basically admitting that all of that is once again creating this drama, this distraction, maybe testing you, But they know this third party has to go. This karmic situation has to be concluded. If they want to move on and have a healthy relationship with you. Okay, now let's see what else is going on here. Okay, let's get some tarot. What is your person's overall energy right now towards your connection? What is really going on here? What is the overall energy towards this connection? Thank you, Spirit. The Magician, yeah, I'm not surprised. Manipulation. You know that this person of yours is very gifted. You know that they could create the most beautiful life if that's what they chose. But you're also recognizing that there is some immaturity here. And they don't fully see in themselves what you see in them. There is a very dark side that makes them, their magic distorted. Do you understand what I'm saying? So instead of trusting the universe and trusting what this is and trusting their feelings and trusting the relationship, they feel like they need to control and manipulate situations so that I think this person has gotten so used to trauma bonding that they're afraid of just having a healthy relationship with you, and so now they're manipulating situations. This is fear, and this is someone whose magic has been distorted by their own traumas, and there are serious relationship stuff here going on. I'm getting a message from Spirit that your person could potentially, they're so stuck in their lower chakras that they make a lot of impulsive decisions that are based on lust and getting their, having their ego stroked. They're really at a place right now where they want to set themselves free from that and step into their power. But honestly, what I'm getting from Spirit is when it comes to relationship, they feel very powerless. Yeah, Star at the bottom of the deck. They want to heal this. You are inspiring that. But in order for them to become the star, they've got to reckon. They've got to deal with their magic. They've got to deal with their personal power. There could be a love and sex addiction here. What is crossing them coming into their power? The Lovers. Feels to me like this could be a twin flame. And this Lovers, Spirit is saying to me, this Lovers is them being torn between you. You symbolize one version of them and their karmic symbolizes another version of them. One of those have to be, have to go through a death and rebirth. They've got to release one of those. It's a shadow. It symbolizes a shadow. They want it, and in order to, it's an initiation, a test, and a twin flame awakening. I do feel like this could be a twin flame. What that means is they've got to choose themselves. There's a lot of fear here. They've got to make a choice. Are they going to choose you or this other person? They've already said here, a karmic relationship must be concluded. They know they've got to conclude a relationship. But the path that they take to get there, how much destruction are they going to allow? Do you know what I mean? All right. What's happened in the recent past to bring you guys to where you are? Yeah. Seven of Cups. This is treating you like an option, being confused, not wanting to commit to one relationship, having their priorities feeling torn between priorities. And this is confirmation of a someone that is struggling to just stay faithful and commit to one person. This is also confirmation of that love and sex addiction that I was seeing earlier on. And I think this is what they're trying to figure out. Is this really what they think it is? Or is it their addiction? Is it their ego making them seeing you? Is it their lust driving them towards you? Is it just another repeat? What's leaving the situation here? What is leaving? What is yeah. This is the 10 of Wands. They're walking away from a long-term commitment here. And so you take this as this resonates, okay? Because they need to release a relationship that has started to feel like a burden. It's not love anymore. I feel like that's the karmic. So the 10 of Wands can symbolize a marriage. So this lets me know that your person, this karmic, is a marriage or a long-term commitment that they've been trying to get out of, or that they know they need to set themselves free from. Yeah, I got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, strong marriage energy coming through. All right. How do they feel about my collective? Thank you, Spirit. What are their feelings for you? What are their feelings? Three of Cups. They want to reconcile with you. They want to reconcile with you, but this Three of Cups here is more like a friendship. They want this with you. They want things to be okay with you. I feel like communication's broken down. But they want to they want you to be okay with whatever this is. Let me just be honest with you. They want you to be okay with whatever this is. Because the Three of Cups can also be a third-party situation. Because they know they need to walk away from this. They know they need to let this go. But they want to do it on their own terms, and they want you to be okay with it. They want to do it in their own time, on their own terms, and they want you to be okay with it. Cups is a deep emotional connection, though. Okay. What is coming in here as an opportunity in this connection? What is coming in here as an opportunity in this connection? Five of Swords. This person is not in a healthy way, and how you're going to experience this, like I said, they want you to be okay with the situation as it is. This is toxic. This is them being the victim and everybody adjusting themselves according to what they need. Otherwise, they see you as an enemy or a threat. And because you're principled, you are saying, I don't want to be a part of this. You know, either know what you want, maybe you don't know what you want, but I don't need to be a part of that because I do know what I want. And they're taking that as a personal attack. Like, you should love me enough. It's very immature. I'm going to be honest with you. This Five of Swords energy is a very victimhood. It's all about me, self-centered energy. What do they think of you? They know you emotionally, that if you're not emotionally fulfilled, you're going to walk away from this. They know that you're not happy with the setup. You expect more from them. They're grown. You should expect more from them. But they think that because you are not yielding to them and being whatever they need you to be to prove to this person of yours that you love them, that it's not enough for them emotionally. It's as if you need to earn them. And I think it's the other way around. What is working in your favor? What is working in your favor? The separation, the distance between you, the fallout that you had is working in your favor. This is your guides, your spirit guides protecting you. Spirit guides are protecting you from from wrestling with this person's shadows, because they're in a messy place. I'm hearing from Spirit, they're a train wreck and they're going to ride right over you and anyone else. You cannot sacrifice yourself for this person. Yeah, devil energy. They need to set themselves free from bondage. This is also in the position of outside influences. This situation that they are in is a codependent, toxic. It's become an addiction. This other person feeds and fuels their shadows, their devil energy. You're not willing to do that. You're here for their growth. You're here for set yourself free. And the devil is confirmation that there is some kind of addiction. The way they navigate relationships and what they're choosing, especially to sort of drag their feet with this separation, is a numbing. All right? It's a compulsive behavior that soothes them even though it doesn't help them. It's a false sense of security, codependence. I feel like in this situation, you might be willing to bargain for a hell of a lot more than you should put up with. Okay, hopes and fears. What are their hopes and fears in this connection? What is your person's hopes and fears? They want to clear karma. They want to choose the path that is you. But with this Two of Pentacles, this is also them wanting to juggle you for a while. And if you choose to let them juggle you, hoping that in the end they'll eventually set themselves free from the situation, what will be the outcome? Let's see. What would be the outcome if you choose to give them this chance? What would be the outcome? Outcome? They'll never make that choice, darling. And it's not because you're not good enough, and it's not because you're not amazing, it's not because you're not incredible, because the version of themselves that they need to be in order to be worthy of you, they're not willing to make that jump. You are going to challenge them in every way. This person wants someone that gives them the illusion of growth whilst accommodating a lot of their programming. You're going to be wrestling with this person's ego. This feels to me like a twin flame connection where you have come to activate this person and they've come to activate within you your willingness to lie yourself down before the feet of love, to show someone that they are loved and that they deserve love, and to sacrifice yourself. And now is the time where you need to choose you. And that's your message here. I want to get another card, just one more to finalize the read. I want to look at what is fated here between you. Release control. Release the desire to control this. Release the desire to save this person. Release the desire to hold on. Because you can see his value. But he's got to be willing to see that and give birth to it in his own time. And the level that you are at. So you are symbolic of his divine feminine. And you are here to inspire within him the capacity to see who he is aspiring to in terms of his divine feminine growth. But him catching up to it in this life is at a very different pace to where you are. He's constantly going to be feeling like he needs to catch up with you. And you're not going to get within him in this lifetime the divine counterpart that you deserve, someone that is your energetic equal. I'm just giving it to you straight, my darling. Twin flames are not meant to be a happily ever after. They're meant to be a spiritual activation. They're meant to be an awakening. You're meeting with your divine masculine, your divine feminine in this 3D in a very real, tangible way. It's as if your reflection steps out of the mirror and dances with you, or wrestles with you, or spars with you. Do you understand? So that you can meet your own strength, your own weakness, your own light, your own shadows in a very vivid way. And that is to serve you in your own magic, your power, your gifting. So that is your message, beautiful Sag. If this message has reached you and you're still here, then it resonates, right? I hope you enjoyed it and that has given you the clarity that you need and you deserve on your spiritual path. If you'd like to take a closer look at your situation, maybe you'd like to get specific questions answered, or you'd like to get some twin flame coaching, relationship coaching, you're welcome to contact me. You have resources. And if you feel that you vibe with my energy, well, then perhaps we were meant to meet. Details are in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, beautiful, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.